I know that I think either Itnik or Dusmel is to thank for the fact that we haven't crashed already, so kudos to them, right? But to quite frankly be here in front of damn near 700 people, both from the Noobic Stratocracy and from our allies overseas in the different universes, is something that like fucking on a 15-year-old me would have just been absolutely gobsmacked, right? And quite honestly, it's only uphill from now. But I will say that, you know, the taller that we are, the harder that we fall, right? And how we prevent ourselves from falling is through the maintaining of standards that we have always preached ever since this group became a thing, right? Because it's very easy to fall from grace, right? It's very easy to fall and falter and to lose our respect of ourselves and our standards, to become degenerate, to become something that tarnishes the reputation of the hundreds of thousands of people who have once come across and looked at this group, put hours into this group. And it is with the due diligence of you guys, not just my command, not just my officers, but you guys, the community, to hold us accountable, to ensure that we continue to provide you guys with that comfort of having one of, if not the best communities in the entire warfighting genre. And with that, I thank you. This ship was not built by me. I only inherited it to make it better. And it is with the continued training of those who will one day replace me that this ship will continue sailing and provide itself as a beacon in a very dark sea of absolute degeneracy. Right? So with that, I say again, thank you for attending. So let's get started, right? So I will comfortably say, with full honesty, that the Noobic Stratocracy has survived the Narama boom. The Narama boom era is now over. And with that, we have now become the, not just the number one, like the modern super clan of the Roblox genre, of the entire platform. We are the Noobic super clan. This is now the Noobic era. There's not another group within our genre outside of like Napoleonic stuff, right? They can rally the amount of people that we have the same technology that we have, and have the same community that we have. And quite honestly, it's very beautiful and I'm very honored to be the general at this time period. Now, usually if I kind of didn't really give a shit, then I would have just fucking, you know, made some speech, got it over with, right? But I like to kind of talk from my heart. What I mean by the community that we have built, that has taken us 9 years to get to this point where we can actually no shit fill up a server, 700 people in it, is took a lot of time, a lot of tears, a lot of blood, sweat, stress, and everything. From the countless dramas that we have in NSLA and leadership, to the countless attempts at trying to either slander me, one of my officers, or the group as a whole, we have survived. It is through the due diligence of those who wish for a future of this group that we have managed to survive time and time again and show our resilience as a Noobic peoples and as a community, as a brotherhood. How strong we are. The same people who can't fathom a Noobic group being as successful as we are the same people who wish to destroy everything around you. All the people that stand behind me, your brothers and sisters to your left and right, the game that you're in, the community server that you're in, and all the division that you're in, they wish to destroy. And it's honestly disheartening. But it goes to show that the internet does value vindictiveness and manipulation. I know that I'm not perfect. I know that I have a track record of doing insane, stupid shit, of doing stupid shit. What human is perfect, right? There's a reason why a lot of like quote unquote successful group owners don't play Roblox anymore. And all they do is sit on their ass and get a fucking paycheck. Right? And I don't want to be like that. Because I want to be a part of the community that I've built. That I've put my fucking foot through. That I started as an infantryman like you and worked my way up. And the reason why these group owners tend to not be as active with the community, maybe because it's life, right? That's understandable, right? But it's also because they don't want to deal with people constantly slandering their names, right? They don't want to deal with the documents of people who think that they're morally better and higher than us, right? They don't want to deal with the accusations. They don't want to deal with the falsified information. Quite frankly, this is kind of a taste. And I'm starting to understand why a lot of the group owners do what they do now. But even with that in mind, I still do not want to abandon you guys, the community, the people who make my life a little bit better. Because I use this shit as an escape from my life. My life is very stressful, and it's you guys who make it a little bit better. And that kind of is what, is going to bring me to my next point, right? About just modern group creation, right? Ever since the group has grown up, I have seen many people throw a lot of different accusations about our community. My most favorite thing that I've heard about us is that we are a grooming pedophile Nazi clan that grooms little kids to be neo-Nazis. That is my most favorite accusation that I've ever heard about this group. Now, this accusation wasn't necessarily something that came out of, let's say, fucking like before Narama, but it came after, right? Right? But it's crazy because you guys understand how bullshit it is, right? And to put that in perspective, these are by the same people, right? Who, have their own little group chats who actually post worse shit than I did, right? We all have little moments that we all say stupid shit in our little friend group, stuff like that, right? And that's the problem with modern group creation. A lot of groups that are now created nowadays say that they want to have a better experience, but end up becoming a shit stain, a parasite onto the war genre, in my personal opinion. Where a lot of people believe that they can create a small little group for a game, right? And then it ends up becoming one massive clique, one massive friend group. And so a lot of how these groups work is that, a friend group gets together, they make a group, and then what happens is that entire group is coerced into favoritizing the friend group over the people that make that group what it is. The recurring problem where entire groups nowadays are created by these cliques of people who are parasitically sucking off the work and talent of those not involved in their inner circle and giving them that hollow sense of purpose through menial tasks. That is the problem that I've seen with many of the smaller groups nowadays. The same people who call us the Noobic Stratocracy, pedophile grooming Nazi clan. And it goes to show how pitiful and truly degenerate that some of these people can get. So I want you guys to kind of put down and think for yourselves, right? Do you really want to waste your time through years hanging out with people that you call friends in a group that will eventually die off, either because of drama, toxicity, or degeneracy? Because that is the common course that a lot of smaller groups do nowadays, right? When you join a smaller group, you're indirectly putting yourself in danger because most of the time they're led by 16-year-olds who don't know what the fuck they're doing. And that is it. That's the problem with clans. That's the problem with milsims. That's the problem with row nations. That's the problem with any LARP roleplay nation ever that has ever existed. And this is a recurrent problem that existed for years, right? And that honestly is the reason why many people get caught up and stick to groups that genuinely do not have a future or exist purely to align the pockets or interests of those who run it. So it is you guys, the Noobic generation, right? Not just for Noobic Autocracy. I'm not talking because I'm thinking that this group's the fucking best group ever, right? It definitely is like top 3 on the fucking platform right now. I'll say that. But what I will say is that I want you guys to take what I teach and what I talk about in this group, and you guys can see the success for yourselves, right? And I want you guys to start implementing that in your smaller groups. Because truthfully, it is you guys, the Noobic generation, the Noobic era, that is going to help heal the war genre, right? It is up to you guys to carry on the mantle that I wish to pass down for you guys, so that when you guys get together and you guys make your own groups, when I'm gone and maybe the group's gone, that you guys can continue on a legacy of how groups are supposed to be ran. So I think that is built for the sole purpose of actually making and generating an experience rather than getting a win on a fucking clan map. More than just getting a fucking like a dopamine burst from posting something you're not supposed to in chat, right? It is you guys, the next generation of the Noobic era, that is to replace the scum and utmost degeneracy of the current war genre. And so long as this group is allowed to continue to teach you guys and provide that experience, is as well is as far as I'm aware, can truly prove that we can heal. Right? So that is all. Someone sent me a gif of like the North Korean people, like in the little stadium, like the little fucking like Congress, how they're all standing up and fucking like clapping. All at the same time. Yeah, I think Do Small and Vix is dating up on there. How they're like holding hands up there. Yeah, I see y'all. All right. Anyways, all right. Cool. It's coming up, right? Big fucking event. Huge. Absolutely biggest we've ever done. No other countries have been able to do it. Okay. Our upcoming 10th year anniversary. November 26th. Huge. Huge. That day will mark the Noobic Stratocracy, once called the third division, being as old as 10 years old, a decade long. A decade of being noobs on a Roblox war platform. We're going to try to do something unique and different for this, but do understand that I am wanting to make it something that is absolutely fucking fantastic. And everyone, including your friends, I don't care what fucking clan, right, can join and participate and have fun. Who's this guy? Who's a little green bean? Little fucking grow a garden, like, shitlet. All right. Okay. Oh, I forgot to say, no offense, naval service, but ground service beat y'all. Right? They fulfilled on my request. They fulfilled on my request. Okay. All right. So let's get started. All right. Well, again, I like to thank Surge for coming on. We like Surge, right, guys? We love Surge, right? Yeah. Yeah, we love Surge. And I believe that they are on mostly because of the fact that it will show respect, and also because we have a speaker who would like to speak on the charity. If I can please have Major Dupot up on stage on the podium too.
I have been in the loading screen for 30 minutes without being able to load, so I will be reading his speech off. Can we get like Two Skip to walk up and character himself to me?
Okay, I'll just Charmy Dupot.
Awesome.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay. The concept of a charity campaign has been brought up before as nothing than an optimistic could for a future that would maybe never come. And the fact that we have managed to, at this moment, raise over 15,000 United States dollars for suicide prevention is nothing more than breathtaking and amazing for me. This campaign, this effort, would have been absolutely nothing without the consistent generosity and good faith shown by the group standing here with us and standing alongside us for this campaign. Groups that chose to believe in goodwill and our community's ability to be a force for good no matter what obstacles that may stand in our way. Suicide, depression, self-injury, and addiction are topics that we as a community now know far too well. And many of us can attest to have been ourselves or our loved ones having been affected by this at least once in our lives. Above all the superficial things that this campaign has brought us, all the bragging rights, having this many amazing people in our group, in our game, it's that fact that I really do hope our efforts could have gone to helping people in need. And I am extremely, extremely grateful that we as a community have been able to put so many differences aside and band together for this one thing. None. I understand none. The fact is that this was mainly just a crazy idea I pitched to Blaley and Atomic, Runky as well. But none of this would have gotten as far as it has without the outstanding faith and goodwill of our colleagues in the Imperial Insurgents, Snow Corps, the 98th Imperial Infantry Division, the Republic of Areas, the X-Tracker staff, the United States Colonial Marine Corps, and above all, our amazing communities that have decided to make their own donations to this campaign out of their own goodwill. I would also like to extend my personal deepest gratitudes to the following individuals that have been the top donators so far in this campaign. Duke Dragon 4, I wish to thank you for your combined donations of 1,200 US dollars, as well as Const or Dusmal for the largest single donation that's been made to our campaign of 1,000 US dollars. This was made really early in the campaign, and I cannot express how grateful I am to be given this recognition. As well to Infinitely Epic, who has also donated $1,000.
Did he get out? Oh.
Yeah. Did the last bit go through? I'm not sure.
It did not.
Okay. Where was I? I would like to extend my personal gratitude to Duke Dragon 4 for his combined donations of $1,200, Const or Dusmal for his for the single largest donation in that campaign, which was $1,000. Infinitely Epic for his donation of $1,000 as well. Elite Taurus for his donation of 450. Roblox Cleaner for his donation of 400. Pupna X for his donation of 300. LMP for his donation of 250. Tobias for his donation of 201, which just came in to beat out Crazy Master that had a donation of $200, and Lemington Lammy. To reiterate, none of this would have been possible without the good faith that you guys have shown. Our idea, which was basically pitched out of nothing and became something. Again, to Write Love in Our Arms has reached out to us personally with their gratitude, and I am genuinely so happy that we, as multiple communities, could have put our differences aside and gotten together for this one thing, which is not over. Again, we are working on things to move this campaign forward, to try out new things, to hopefully keep raising more money to a good cause. Again, this donation will officially end, this campaign, will officially end on the 26th of November. So there is still time to make donations. There is still time to have your group participate, which we are open for any group to participate. And yeah, to still get your donations and to help by bringing your own style, your own ideas to the table for this campaign. And I just wish to thank all of you for what you have done in the past few weeks. How many records we have broken, I think. I'm not sure what the highest donation amount was, but this may have possibly been the largest charity campaign on the platform, if I am not mistaken. So wear that with pride, all of you in the stage, in the seats, in the balcony with our search friends who have done an amazing job with the campaign themselves. As well to, for instance, NoCore, USCMC, and all the other groups that have helped us. Thank you all. That'll be all from me. That'll be all from me, I mean.
All right, cool. I had to get the take off the fit now. Jesus. Oh yeah, dude, yeah, do smart. If you want to go take a picture, yeah, go ahead. They want to take a picture, yeah, absolutely. Prove to them that the war genre in Roblox is still alive and healthy, right? That's pretty cool. Okay, awesome. So 1,000 United States dollars. You know how many bags of chips you can get with that? I mean, Monster energy drinks you can get with that. That's a lot of money. Shit, I think you can get like a RTX 5080 with that. Regardless of such, that's a shit ton of money straight into my checking account. By the way, no, obviously not, but that's really fucking impressive. We've definitely made history. Honest to fucking God, that is absolutely insane and amazing. No, atomic. I already have half the mind to say it. I really want to fucking say it, but do I? Should I? All right. Next up. Yeah, I have everything. I don't have a speech typed out, by the way, for the people saying I do. I have a rough skeleton, as any fucking dude who was up here would, right? All right. What else? What are you talking about? All right. So, recognition of divisional and Stratocracy achievements. Let's see here. All right. So, starting off strong with the Noobic Armored Corps. So, Noobic Armored Corps, you guys have 1 full year of having an unbeatable win streak on any of the armored maps on the Noobic Stratocracy. A full year. That's impressive. So shout out to the Noobic Armored Corps for that. It's really fucking cool, right? On to first Noobic Fleet. First Noobic Fleet. You guys, I'm gonna use the NFC shit. Against all odds, have managed to rally and have the biggest divisional rally in the entire Noobic Stratocracy as the naval Division. There's more playing games on Roblox than there are naval games. And you guys managed to out-rally any one of the noob divisions. That is impressive. With a whopping 145 people. Not to mention that they are the first combat division to, actually, I take that back, but they have reached up to now 5,000 sailors in a very short amount of time. Again, as the naval thing, right? Not to mention that the First Noobic Fleet currently is the ruling naval warfare genre war group in the entirety of the Roblox platform, having dominated in the Napoleonic naval warfare genre and having beat one of the best naval units in Mark of War, as well as beating Iron Eagles and Noobic Sea. So good shit for them. And they have also managed to, with their own development team, managed to not only fix South Noobic Sea, but also add various different features that has made the game more playable and optimized, which is something that not even 8net was willing to do. So shout out to 1NF for maintaining that supremacy and being the lifeblood for not just the naval part of the Stratocracy, but also the naval war genre on the entirety of the Roblox platform. That is fucking impressive. Okay, this guy's pissing me off. Hey, Mash Share from 5 and So. I get that you don't like Dupot, but it's no excuse for you to say that you don't care about the charity. Thanks. Do better. That's like the third time I've seen your name pop up ever since. Anyways. The Noobic Training Command in this cycle alone has hosted a combined total of 640 basic trainings. To put that in perspective, the average amount of time for a ground service basic training is 1 hour and 15, which that equates to 800 hours of nonstop, like every fucking second counts, BTs. That is 33 days or 4 weeks and 5 days of nonstop basic trainings of the people entrusted with teaching the next generation of infantrymen and carrying on that mantle. So that is also really fucking impressive, dude. All right. Noobic Marine Corps 1AAB. I didn't forget about y'all. Let's see here. So I would like to say that the Noobic Marine Corps' 1st Armored Air Battalion, right? They have managed to beat one of MTC's strongest factions and also be recognized by a very big MTC YouTuber by the name of Florence, and is officially recognized as the most organized MTC faction. That is pretty fucking cool. I haven't touched a lot or heard a lot about MTC, right? But that is fucking awesome. Kudos out to fucking the Marines, right? 6LA has created 7,000 ribbons. It's a cycle. That's a shit ton of ribbons, right? So the bureaucratic workhorse that make that no shit determines your legacy within this group has generated you guys 7,000 ribbons. So kudos, 6 or 7,000 ribbons, right? Duh. Right. Am I missing any other division? Hopefully I'm not. Should it be at least. All right. I also like to say that Carlson has donated us 12,000 United States dollars to our banking account. All right. So we put that out there, right? So we love Carlson, all that stuff. And one last thing I'd like to say is that the Ground Service Medical Corps has reached around 2,300 active medics, with one of the best unit creativity and service cooperation and cohesion out of any other division in this entire Stratocracy. Right? They are the glue that holds it together, with having a own little subunit in practically almost every single combat unit. I do believe that they are probably one of the friendliest and one of the best divisions that you can join if you were starting out within this group. So kudos to them, right? Real shit. All right, now let's move on. Done with that. Cool. All right, now division of the cycle. All right, that's big, right? We love it. For this cycle of August and September, I would like to announce, drum roll, Noobic General Corps, Janitorial Corps. Congratulations. Congratulations. Nah, I'm shitting you. First Noobic Fleet has won the division of the cycle of the year, August into September. Quite frankly, the fleet has no shit been able to bring back what was probably the most dead division when Narama was first starting out to, again, the most active division single-handedly, which is beyond fucking crazy. It's just something that is well deserving of division of the cycle. So congratulations for 1NF. Their staff have really been putting the fucking effort. So make sure that you congratulate them on your way out, all that stuff, right? All right. Also, about diplomacy. From this day moving forward, I would like to announce an official allianceship with Carlsland, or in their full name, the Carlsland Confederation. Right? They have been helping us a shit ton, kind of just being there as friends, attending our events, and doing everything that we can do as to do different groups, right? No, they did not fund me 10 million in Robux. Okay. Shh. Hey, get that. He's noticing. He's noticing. Get him out. Right? But we're now entering official allianceship with Carlson. I did not touch the Carlson wall. Stop. All right. Development updates. Hey, Camp Bears 2 soon. Now that Noobic Congress is done, development will be shifting towards actually optimizing the maps. So yes, we are working on raid maps now. That's what 8neck's supposed to do. That's what they said. So yes, we'll be having good actual raid maps. And for the planners in VC, yes, you won't have to lag hitting fucking like kill streaks. Right? You guys love that kind of shit, right? So we're gonna update all that, do all that stuff. I think Blaley wants to talk more about development stuff as well, so he can hop on stage. I can't fucking, there we go.
Shut their mic. Thank you.
Okay, what about now?
There you go.
There you go.
Hi guys, hello. I'm sorry, I fumbled the entrance. Instantly oral loss. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so real quick for people who don't know who I am the group holder and the creative director for all of our group's development and our media, and I'm here to give you guys a bunch of updates. So first things off, I'm sure a lot of you guys have noticed some new UGC coming from 6 LA. That was produced by our modelers and provided to our Navy folks and our Honor Guard. So congratulations to them. As Gallon said, next cycle, you can expect to see a lot of refactoring and optimizing of our current lineup of our defense and raid maps, including but not limited to Sag Dam, Centurion Shoreline, Narn Atoll, all of the above, essentially. So expect to see a lot more movement on the conventional force-on-force style gameplay development. So it means new stuff for Trek, new guns, new animations, all of the above. Literally the stuff the group actually does. Because I know you guys are tired of you guys just being these dilapidated old maps from 2023 and you're seeing around with all the new toys, right? Well, speaking of which, you guys can also expect to see a lot more movement because I am pleased to announce that we're moving forward with the Camp Ares 2 project. This is going to transform Ares into a community activity hub that will cater to all corners of the Stratocracy. So like those conventional military maps you see, we're going to turn Ares into something a little more close to that, but not exactly. So this is in addition to the original mission of training our newest members. You can expect to see SMP patrolling, and I got yoinked away by, sorry, I didn't mean to diss Carsland. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Anyways. All right, where was I? Cool. So as I said, in Camp Ares 2, you can expect to see SMP and the ground service patrolling the base against player threats, while our medics, armor, special operations, all of the above, use their new dedicated areas to improve their skills. So we're turning this into an experience catered to you guys to ore farm and hang out and see each other and have your own space. Because I know in Naramo, we see you guys all hanging out in your formals, all hanging out with your customs, all of the above. So we're making the game and we're turning Ares into that. In addition to an actual space where you guys can interact with each other and train. So overall, expect a lot more 8neck development priorities focusing on the role play aspects of the group itself. And of course, massive shout out to our engineers of 8neck because I have another announcement. Our next major update for Naramo, the Worker Bees update. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it. It is now content complete and will be releasing on Wednesday. This includes new vehicles and a base for our medical folks, new ELS and systems for our emergency people, like our cops. Alongside that, new stuff for our reactor system, a whole new crane to put in fuel rods and new missions for logistics to refuel that crane. More grid changes, more ways for the West Nubia to sabotage the base. Alongside that, new renovations to the map itself. and this is what I find really cool, an entirely new original soundtrack specific to Naramo, made by our own community members. The boats are coming, but we're going to make that into an actual feature of Naramo instead of just giving you guys like a little like floating plank.
Little fishing boat.
A little fishing boat. We're going to give you guys like an actual like thing to play with. So just bear with us on that. Now, I know I'm yapping a lot, but on the other side of the house, I'm really excited for this too. How many of you guys know what Hammerhead is? You guys know what Hammerhead is? Hammerhead 1, Hammerhead 2, all the above? Yeah? You guys like that? Yeah? So since then, since the release a couple months ago, I've been training myself on new Blender animation, upgrading to newer, better systems, rigs, workflows, you name it. I've been recruiting people. I'm proud to say that we will be focusing on development, not just towards Hammerhead 3, but towards many other smaller anthological projects to tell the stories from all around Tellus. Like, this is why I made the lore. I made the lore specifically for these animations. And, you know, it's massively benefited us. But now it is time to tell our story. For the lore to go past 1963 into something far greater. So you can expect more stuff going on that front. But don't worry, for our folks who like the community spaces, the LARPing, that's not going away. I still care about you guys. That is all. Thank you.
Give it up for Blaley, right? Right?
Sorry.
We're beginning my Zonkrai animations. I better see my brutes in armor plating.
Yeah. Hey, developers, neck members, can you please stand up real quick so everyone can know who you are? Because, you know, obviously I'm not doing all this by myself, right? These are the people helping make it happen. If you want to look up top, these are your folks. So a massive shout out to all of them. Thank you guys.
Can't stand it. No, don't worry. Hard TNT's like fat as fuck. It's fine. All right. It's okay. We love Hard TNT. He's gonna send me like some stupid shit on the Instagram chat. Makima. All right. Real fucking shit, right? This is what I keep saying, right? It took us 9 years to get to this, right? There's a reason why Blade was the previous general, right? He's the guy who made the lore. Everything you see around here is because of something that he's written, right? My duty is to kind of take what he writes into lore and to actually like put it into like that LARP military aspect. Basically, take his imagination and actually make it into reality with you guys, right? And that's why I will say that we are no shit like the top 3, if not the competing top 1 of the best groups that you can possibly fucking join in the modern era. Name another group with as lore as in-depth as us. Name another group that also has the same amount of tech as us. Name another group that has the same amount of activity as us. Right? Because it's easy to replicate a real-life nation. It's hard as fuck to make our own lore, to make everything from scratch, right? But we've done it. And we're going to continue to do it. Because we are the embodiment of powering imagination. And we are here to stay. As Joe Biden once said, we are Nubia. We own the finish line. We are second to none.
Yeah, by the way, Black Tat Rising just donated like $250 to the donation. So please like hype them up a bit. Just got the notification here.
Noobic flags in the chat, please.
Every time when you see someone that's shit-talking NS or shit-talking your leadership, don't interact with that rage bait. Because the thing about us and what makes this group awesome is our humbleness. We don't gotta like start throwing shit to prove that we're better. Because we already are, right? It's crazy how that works, right? So when you see people spouting shit, being mad, being toxic, harassing, of course defend your brothers and sisters, right? Stick up for one another, right? The internet values vindictiveness, right? That's always been a problem within Roblox as a whole, right? But what I will say is that you don't have to be as toxic and as low life as some of these no shit losers that constantly harass us because of our skin tone on Roblox. Right? Little Waterloo at home people, right? Ah, you noober. So what, dude? Your group rallies 8. You know what I mean? Or it's like that guy right there, right? He's running past. Right? Goes to show, right? We don't gotta be toxic to prove a point because we already know that we're better. So have that humility, be humble, right? Because that's what it's all about, right? So long as we can continue to generate the experience so that people like you and their brothers and sisters to the left and to your right can continue to have as much fun as they can possibly can, right? Then we don't need to do anything else. Right? Glory to the Noobic Stratocracy. For when it is my time to step down and when it is my time to, fucking put up the fucking chevrons and say, you know what, I quit or I retire, I'm done. Right? Because I know shit can miss you in the US Navy in 2 years now, 2.5. Right? I want to make sure that the people who are one day going to replace me can have the necessary skills, mindset that I do. Right? It could be you. It could be the person to your left. It could be the person to your right. So continue the fight against those who wish to destroy us. Right? All right. Now, I'm excited. Enlisted promotions. Ooh. By God. All right. I'm going to say this. There's over 300 names. So how this is going to work is that when I call your username, you are going to SDS on the red carpet, facing the crowd. Let me get everything pulled up, get all that stuff set up. Oh, and by the way, for the people that say, yeah, we're not perfect. The image strategy's not fucking great. I have my history, right? That shit still haunts me. Yeah, I said the hard R, right? The fuck, right? No one's perfect, right? But it's a matter of how we handle and we continue moving forward, right? That can determine whether or not this group follows or flops, right? Because by the end of the day, right? Again, it's about generating the experience. It's not about being perfect. It's not about being like the best person ever. No, it's about making sure that you guys are safe and that you guys have fun. That is all. Putting the fucking nail in the coffin for that, right? Getting just being down the fucking earth. There's a reason why I don't read off a script, right? I'm as down earth as you can get. Good luck finding another group leader does the shit that I talk, right? All right. Starting off strong with the promotions. Who's that? Who's that fucking weird? Cat dude. Whatever. All right. Fredbear Fan 209. Ryan Howey. Parrot Lover 148. Mad Max 00045. K001 Lucas. Exitic Mosh. Tommy Roblox. N8535. Billy Bob _ Joe 3. Clueless _ Fella. Wets Ymir 1. Antiquins. I'm just Noah _ 1. Teapot. Avalanche TNT. Dima 34564. Super _ boy 7654. Yes _ Foxtrot. AM Henry. 8x2x0x9. Army Avia. F and F is basic. Okay. Officer 11234. Dociles. Alt account La 2D. Agent Purge. Yenny Scythe. Salvador Bunny. B2_82. Exol. Really? Come on, y'all. This name. Ash 149608. MCW 456. Coop da_boss. Mocha Boy 388. I bet he reads famous literature too. Leamington Lemmy. Plushy the Wrathful. Matt Somniac. Full Sill, that NM sock operator. Hello_gamer55. Bowl G9. Dad's Game 123. Ghost 3262. Green D Noah. Yeah, okay. Blah user. Guillermo 14051. Are you coming? 1234. Is that one? So you know that, sorry, I'm taking a break here. So you know that like people that I was talking about, like the people who like engorge and like creating like toxic small groups that feed on each other's like toxicity, like an Ouroboros cycle at the very beginning of this. Everyone you see that's hopping on an alt to run around the stage are the same exact people. Like the people that would know shit, like go out of their way to harass you or dox you if you left their little group, their little friend group. So do understand that when I mean no shit, that I talk about friend groups and talk about the small groups that inhabit it. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about, right? Stupidity_soul. Barg the Q Dre 2010. Blind Sotong. Ryglon. Lucas Lang Pap. Ryti Pro Dude 2. Shotgun Username. Tall_operator. Lurking_G. Fenium Backle. OK Roses. 1TZ Harith. Contifor. Silly Lumi. Dr. Knowledge 89. Banana_50103. This, yeah, I agree with this one. I already said your name. Hoplite. Is that family show did. Etrium. Matthew 364365. Black Knight. Pipe Hitters. No, that's Hitters, not Hitler. Yeah, Pipe Hitters. Sorry, bud. Better Call Later. 7cool45. DG Sag. Yeah, no, that's a 0. Hold on. I'm not gonna. This guy. Vox_Eclipse. Friend Finder 12. Who the fuck put this guy? 762 Blast. Fuck no. I'm deleting this. That's a fuck no. Fuck that guy. Loser ass nigga. 57 Firstception. Hot Sauce Liam 604. Matt Pierce 89. Ryan Hero. Idem Games 4. Jaden Super K. Wesnikov. This guy. Stips 2000. I'm not even going to attempt to say this name. You look at chat. This guy right here. All right. PPP. Moose. _bottles. The_goofiest goober 8. I like that username. Red Killer Boy 6. I recognize that one. Not Chill Face Guy. Timmy Plays 915 Actual. Captain Oscar. Barksdale 17685. Cheese Eater 47. Reaper_033. Churlio. ADDD_4. Goku 1984 JFIGB. Sor X Sin. I say again, Sor X Sin. Mason. Sorry, I just fucking Mason Troy Adams. Mason 99899. We 78. New Finzies 2312. Shadow 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. You guys keep making me see the fucking number. 20. Yep, I knew it. I'm fucking. I've split screen. I see you guys fucking. Sacred Archean. Try hard, undeft. Hold on, I'll say again. Try hard, undeft. Yeah. Hope I didn't butcher your name too hard. Ash YK 2007. Mercutio Wolf. Violet Volatile. Paradigm Trigger. Sniper Cest. D1 ABL 0WD. I say again. It's Diablo WD. My bad. Ostap KT. Southern _wins. Crazy Cowboy 1. Piggy Fan 1B. Brew Crack 20 YT. Commander 2321. The Drippin'. Gas Mask Guy 024. Cooper 9913. I say again, Cooper 90913. Space Pilot 3. The _businessman. The Soul _spirit. From Vietnam. Sorry, I say again. From _Vietnam 8. Pew Stars. That's a big one. I agree with that one. John Stanford Brick. Unit Watcher. Warlordish. Yep, I already know. Yep. Yeah, come up here, bud. Jara Imperatus. Hello W 5 zeros and a 7. Cyperol from Ickneck. Zambarudo. Baby smashing to keyboard. That username. RGJ. I don't fuck it. I give up. All right. Shady _gamer. Oof is great 123. Super 123 QEW. Dude, how many fucking names do I have left? Oh my god. Okay. Goodbye my _account 07. Jaxo 11111. Fire you down. Califior 2009. Interact. Arky _Rose. Medium Dr. Heavy. Ninja PFB. PJ Maskboy 13. Jack 7896 _H. Sports Fan 0719. Yeah, I recognize that one. Q Wo Sim 00. H Bub this username. The Light Blessed. Pez IY A5. Pizzy A5. 7 Blue. The Violet Puppy Girl. Interesting username. Lordarush 100. Ick _ I don't know. Perchance was mistake. Blue Jer 1. Random Castle. This is big. Looking at my Black Parades. China Akimbo. Ronnie SP. Resurgent. John 5 in a cell. High 7 IX. Pookie Octane. High Sheeny. XD _ Zeno. T Sushi Roll. This dimly. He _ was taken. Wowie. IC _ AVI1. 0 _ Crystal 01. I say again, 0 _ Crystal 01. Jesus. Okay. Alex Gramble. Yeah. Bobby McBobface 33. Copter GGEs 5555. Darkleaf _0. Dark Tech Fox 999. DJJE 2011. Eros _ Chrome. I say again. EOS _ Chrome. Gold 51 3 zeros. I say again. Gold 51 000. Hello, bro. Okay, hold on. Halo War is cool. Okay, yeah, Halo War is cool. Low Pancake Op. Maybe _ PJ. Nattiness was taken. Ninja Libby 2000. SCP _ Amogu. Sicarus. Statue 3. Super God Speedboy. TDX Fan Lover 23, the Premium God. Token underscore Fitnal? No, Fimsinal. Yeah, it's Chris fucking using it. Topier 11. You go first. Up like whoa. Y underscore Oxer. Yeah, this person. Yoshi 21 Red. You. Thank you, this guy. Meister underscore James. Ninja Theodore. Anton Antonio XD 233. Noob Ponazor. B&B Kratos. Nimvor. Coral 24. Cheese and Roblox. Bloodborne. 647. Okay, we're almost done with infantry. The Best Vineyard. Otter 1053. You go first. Insect Christmas. Officer underscore Irish Gene. Der Bottles. Zagman 201112. 2957M. Gustavanaz. Mac Mackyson. Assicity 35. FDA HBTLG. I say again, FDA HBTLG. Resurgent. I already said that name. I don't always repeat it. Double promotion. Leonard's 2015. Average Swedish monarchist. Matthew Holmes Shuttle. Lonely Bike. Pot Pit 123. Avro underscore 05. Maddox Fighter 8. Hey, ain't Maddox the fucking drill sergeant? Is he the drill sergeant? Hey, by the way, Maddox, your clip of saying like screaming at the cadets is now on par with like Cool Golf Boys. Get in line. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it's crazy. Nat. Okay, I'm not gonna pronounce that. Kaz Sophie. Hermanos Lou D. John 0681125466167. Oh God. Lit Thrax ITA underscore YT. Monkey Pants. The underscore Dodge Dodger. Leothine 92. Craftico 2. JMN 0810. L Zalk 55500. Donnie 31. I want a copy strike. Okay. M underscore Ride. Muride. AFDGHVDV. Canadian underscore 1243. Yourself Bloody. Yusef Bloody. Oh yeah. Go right pro. Yeah. Rogue Soldier 3. Fun Killer 222. You're Cool 30. Real Flash 38. Chaz 30. No. Sorry. Blame my last. Chaz 398. Dummy Havoc. Officer Fox. Mad Max 00045. 7 following. Lucas Lang Pap. Jen Red Fox. Neil 01. Former Russian. Conquering Blizzard. That's not West Nubian. Puka Man 321. Ultrasonic 54321. Z underscore Hydra. Yoon Jackie. Optic Orlowski. Red Doc Nor underscore YY. And that should be it. Holy fuck. That's what was that? 207 names? No, 270 names. Jesus. I'm gonna take a minute break. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting a shit ton of DMs. Okay. Okay, so I want to let you know that Anthony Epic, our financier, is currently taking a shit and is dropping a log and has said that he is dropping a nuke in this bitch verbatim. So I just want to let you know that. Just gonna let you say. He's paying me to say that, okay? Noob, it is not me, Ned. Maintain level 6. Fucking shitter. All right, so I'm not gonna go into the whole spiel of like the infantry and the senior infantry and all that stuff. I think that, honest to God, it's just we've already wasted too much time. But what I will say that each of these individuals called up has shown something that has made them stand out between their peers, whether it be in front of their officers or enlisted or field officers, or has been vouched by one of their peers. Yes, you can vouch for each other to get promoted. We don't talk about that a lot, but it's a possibility, right? So I will say that these individuals have done absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. And what makes a senior infantryman really important for our group is that the senior infantrymen are our active player base. These are the people who are one day either going to be very fantastic public speakers at the enlisted officer level or great managers at the field officer level, right? So absolutely fan-fucking-tastic, you guys. You may sit down, senior infantrymen. Oh, holy fuck. Okay. That's most of the list anyways, so. Now, from senior infantryman to specialist. When I call up their name, just SGS on the red carpet. No different. Dark Devil Master 1. Hello, it's MG314. Kesawek 2310. Sharap. Terrascly Mish. Aiden Leo 222. Kiwi Reclaimer. CV Sokol. Yeah, I said the name. CV Sokol. Arc Hirion. Light Stars. Ollie Wobble. Digital Witch. Extreme Gamer. OSS Ninja. Scout Legion 213. Charlemagne. E Green ST. Duped Dragon 4. Luckier Relic. Daniel VJ1. Bugga 11 UG. Blood and underscore poop A. Baggy Circuit. The Cooler Goose. I already said that name. Cubberson Gray Z. The Robot 890. Deadly Testing Account. Aviators. Nixon Invicta. Bonnie 77. NYPD Police 74. Panther Dubs. NTF Friends 2. Yeah. Ninja Max 090. Zer Zodis. Cool Drew 2008. I'm not gonna attempt to read out this name, so just look in chat. Ty Monic 99. Cold Rain 902. Ayong Own. Knox Crag Z. Leox 23. Wrong name here. Acid underscore Rain. Astro WXED. I Bat Chest I. Tired and Delusional. Flowpad 12. XX Fantastic for Good. Cobra Silly. Lawson G. Arctic underscore Architect. Pew God Huh. Adriel Mason. Oh, I got it there. iCuber 52 Star Wars fan. No Big Seal. Zentastic. Acerfy. Paz Y. Paz. You shitting me? Jeez, whatever. Here. Omo To MG. As N of money 101 101. I already said Dark Devil Master 1. Pigna _ energy. Peacekeeper. The Awkward Co CEO. Silted 1. WDOTK. Yellow all there. Flop a monk. Murder play 32. ITR _ explorer 61. We're almost done with the Enlisted side, y'all. It gets better. It gets better. Trust me. All right. So congratulations to the future specialists, right? So the name specialist is a little bit of a different way, right? And the reason why we chose specialist as the name is because those who are active within a division, who are really active enough to get promoted from senior infantryman specialist, have proven that they want to specialize in that division, right? Because most of the time, it's the senior infantryman that gets selected for SMA, right? So when you get promoted to specialist down, that doesn't mean that you're not going to be selected to SMA, right? That just means that you have proven yourself active enough to the point where that like division that you're active in, that you were recognized for your activity and hard work in, that you were specializing in said division. So if you're consistently active within, let's say, 5 or so, and you've been promoted already to senior infantryman, well, you've proven that you're active in 5 or so. And now congratulations, you could be a specialist that specializes in 5 or so, right? So congratulations for each of these individuals. These are your brothers and sisters who's been in the group for long enough to know and understand how things work in respective divisions. These are the people that submit themselves and make history within their divisions. So congratulations, you guys. You guys may sit down. Now, for the big names. Corporal, right? We love corporals, right? All right. From specialist to corporal. You know how to SDS, you know how this goes. May I please have the following people? Let me crack my neck real quick. Fuck, ow, that hurt. Damn. All right. Dulbin. Levi Sess. Handy 1052. Hung 0. What the fuck? Hung 098577. Arc App 61. B _ good, please. It's an interesting name. 5 SLS. Armorop 123. Benesop 89. Biscuas. Kami Sashimi. Copenhagen. Datacar. Female _ lore 2. Gabriella _ 1991. Gangsmaster 09. Ghostly 05. Hazel _ dip. Pure P2. Previton. Scrub Team 6. Terrorowski. The Arrow 089. Worker 1212. YYGHGGFR. Quaza _ VI. Or 6. All right. Oh, don't say it. Don't say it. Okay, you guys didn't say it. All right. Shit, I lost track. Yeah, no. LOL XD, this game best. Solar Monarchy. Falls Axiom. No Halt. Zeus Fury. Klutzel. Last but not least, Breathe Divinity. Holy fuck. I think through time and effort that the corporals have just about are essentially people who have gotten a very considerable rank in the division themselves. And so corporals are essentially your junior leadership. These are the people that are either like a high rank in a division or a subunit or are so fucking active within a lot of different divisions that they get their names known, right? These are the people that you're going to be relying on probably the most, more than probably enlisted officers, to kind of guide you in the way of the betterment of the group as a whole, right? These are the people that have sunk hours, days, weeks, hell, some years into this group, right? So getting a corporal is a really fucking hard achievement because some of these guys have been in this group for maybe like 4 to 6 months, or if not 6 months at least. God damn it, Clay. Thanks, yeah, fucking right there. All right, but real shit. Congratulations to each of these guys and ladies, right? Real shit. It's a really good accomplishment, and I think that without our corporals that make up the backbone of our activity and junior leadership, that this group would not be where it is without the people consistently putting in the time and effort to make their divisions better for the betterment of the whole of the Noobic Stratocracy. Congratulations. You may sit down, corporals. And that concludes enlisted promotions. A document will be posted later after the ceremony ends. So for the 25 fucking people looking at the promotions document, not a goddamn link posted outside of Enlisted. Thank you. It's pretty cool, right? All right. So yeah. So if you feel like your name wasn't called up and you deserve it, you can go look through the document yourself. Don't bitch to me. Do not bitch to me. If you DM me saying I deserve a promotion, I'm just gonna kick you out the group. Thank you. All right. So first of all, SMA. Yeah, because that's fairly big, right? So first of all, when we're going to talk about SMA, I want to be congratulating. I want to be congratulating the people that have recently graduated this cycle. If I call up your name, don't stand, don't get up, just sit. Cool. So for the following people who have graduated on the field officer package, these have been people like Ragley, Dracomo Foy Riley, Verapamil, Backer 7, Drakeus Momentous, Willie Low, Kai Frey, yeah, Unstanley, Irixu, Crazy Master, and Prefect now. So congratulations to these individuals. For the enlisted officer people, please congratulate Pancrab ZZ, Koi_V, Vi Sierra, Inflatable Funds, Mr. Railkit, Games Master O. Did his name not pop up in the enlisted? Ooh, someone didn't do their job. Ooh. Some dude 8574, Adrian Slender Friend Group 41275, Simpy Obama, Cracker Fackler, Nafi TH, Dr. Who's 987, Raphael _Rufino, Balloons, Dragon Boys 7890, 2Skep, Jetstream Sam, Releptive, Akasami Fishigi, Rust _Easy, and Platinum Plays 23. We still doing this? All right. Yeah, don't worry about it. We love it. Right. All right. So for people, drum roll for this cycle's SMA. Now I do understand that there was more applicants at any other given point in time for SMA. There's a shit ton of people. We've had to go through it all. Now I do understand that if you were not selected for SMA, it's not the fucking end of the world. Don't feel entitled to it. Right? It's all volunteer. Right? When we look for SMA people, we're looking for people who have the most potential to give to this group. We're not looking for people who have fucking, I don't know, real life experience or some shit like that. Because guess what? Real life experience kind of falls short of a Roblox group, right? So again, let me reiterate that SMA is about choosing people who we believe has the best potential, not the best experience. Because the kind of leadership that we want for this group is different than the fucking U.S. Army groups that you see. So without further ado, those selected for the enlisted officer package, when I call your name, get on the red carpet. Digital Witch, Daniel J1, Parrot Lover 148, Clueless _ fella, Noob Ponzars, Zambarudu. These are the 1 and D people, I believe. So you're supposed to SES, right? Now for 2 and D, Yenny Scythe, The Light Blessed, Aviators, Optic Orluski, OK Rosaz, Avro _05. These are for our Asians. Now for our God bless Americans or Brazilians. John 5 and a So, The Cooler Goose, Scrub Team 6. I personally picked this one, by the way. I like it. Nox Krazy, Xerxotis, Datakar, B2 _82. Last but not least, I'm just Noah _1. These individuals have been chosen to be placed on an official. Sorry, I just got to write it. Fucking. Who's this guy? Who's this James dude? Whatever. Anyways, so like I was saying, right? These people have all been chosen because they have produced and have shown themselves as having the most potential to grow within the community or the Noobic Stratocracy and whatever division they come from. These are going to be the next generation of leaders who will be leading you on your side in whatever raid, either it be through the mud or through the forests or through the deserts of Tucana. These individuals will be leading you, the infantrymen, to victory. These guys will be put through a 2-month-long course of utmost training and due diligence, where they'll be trained in the prospects of being community leaders first, right? And then raid leaders second. So congratulations, future squad sergeants of the Noobic Stratocracy. All right. You may sit down. You are not yet candidates, not yet squad sergeants. You will be DM'd later. Now, for the field officer. May I please have the following? Now, okay, let me reiterate something real quick. I know what the fucking joke is going to be. The new division commands says, okay. All right. So, may I please have the following? 14 _ NK. Craftico 2. Vox_Eclipse. Thrax ITA_YT. Army Avia. Blue Tint. Antiquinch. Churlio. Hazel_Dip. Cyprol. Sputrick, or Spitry now. And Luckier Relic. Nigga, you made it. You number one. I'm not gonna say the other word. Fuck off. But congratulations. So, how FOs are gonna be, right? Okay, Mustard, you don't put. I'm not Hitler, dude. What are you doing? Dude, what the fuck is this shit? Nah, look. Hey, NSLA, look at NSLA channel real quick. Oh, you also kill that person. Kill that person. All right, anyways, like I was saying, right? All right, fuck, I got sidetracked. All right, so FOs, field officers, right? They will be training alongside their enlisted officers. Do understand this. Enlisted officers are not below field officers. They are practically at the same level, but different in responsibility, right? A platoon sergeant has the same amount of say as a fucking lieutenant first class. These individuals have been chosen because the Noobic commands respectfully thought that they can help them in guiding the future generation of bureaucratic workers into this group. In other words, I know I fucked that up, right? So what field officers do, what they do, right, is that these are the cogs in the machines that continuously make it turn, right? These individuals are going to be trained about how to be community managers, not paper pushers, managers. They are going to be expected to do nothing but improvise and to discuss the future of this group in NSLA. These individuals are going to be expected to do nothing but to be active within NSLA, right? Because the difference between an EO and an FO is that enlisted officers have a very clear goal. They have a very set responsibility. They have a quota. Field officers don't. They are expected to continuously take initiative to discuss and to plan and to improve the future of this group. Henceforth, why field officers get fired more than enlisted officers? It's just the truth, right? It's going to be a long journey. It's going to be a very hard journey, right? But these individuals will go through the necessary training so that they can be successful within this group, so that they can have a say in the future of this group. Because it's not about fucking just being the raid leader. It's not about being loud and charismatic. It's about who's willing to put forth the effort to do the things that most people don't want to do. These are going to be your future lieutenants who are going to be there to help you administratively, to ensure that your name gets put down in the document, to ensure that you get your Robux when you request funding. So with that, congratulate your future lieutenants, if they pass. Can y'all stop making fucking Hitler edits of my fucking character? I'm not Mecha Hitler. Stop doing that shit. I'm sick of it. This is why we can't beat the fucking allocations, bro. I swear. I know shit get done by like 3 people. Of like people like putting me like on fucking. It's retarded. Okay, stop it. No, don't. Thanks. All right. Now, SMA, right? So for those who don't know what SMA is, it's Retired Military Academy. It is probably the only way that you can possibly become leadership in the main Stratocracy. To understand that SMA is up to 2 months long. So if you don't think about it like this. You have the opportunity to knock out SMA within the first week. I've seen it. I've seen people complete all of SMA in 5 days. However, you will be allotted up to 2 months into the next promotion ceremony to do SMA. At any given point that they can drop out. The dropout rate was significantly lower last cycle, right? But I will say that historically, around half of the class of SMA has always dropped out, either because they don't have enough time or they just don't like the group anymore or something of that sort, right? So do understand that it is a very time-consuming, time-endeavored thing. And it's perfectly fine. So if you don't get selected this time, it's perfectly fine. It's not the fucking end of the world, right? Because think about it like this. You're going to get more experience at the enlisted level, and you're going to do better as an officer and have more respect than some of these people that are caught up. No offense to people caught up, though. But I will say that having more experience at the enlisted level, aka being a Mustang in any military, right, is significantly better experience and respect-wise than just straight up getting fucking a scholarship and getting it put out there, right? So FOs or fucking whatever, go take a seat. I want you guys to look at Noob Talk for me real quick, just for a bit, okay? You in? You in? All right. All right. Fucking what else? What else do we need to talk about? We're almost done. I swear to God, we're almost done. Oh, enlisted officer promotions. Big, right there. Big. All right. Yeah, I know. Sure. Stop bugging me. All right. Office of the General. I didn't put it in my notes. All right. So, SMA people, graduates, listen up. SMA graduates, do not get promoted the following subsequent cycle, which means that those who were accepted to SMA last cycle do not get promoted this cycle. However, there is an exception. The top performing SMA person, candidate, graduate, I don't care, from the field and enlisted officer side will get promoted, just one. And there was a shit ton to choose from. So, with that in mind, Squad Sergeant Tusket, front and center. All right, I can't fucking turn. Squad Sergeant Tusket. Out of long discussion between 3Com and Officer of the General, we have decided that you were, by all accounts, the top performing enlisted officer of the last cycle. Your dedication to host events and to be the loud, charismatic person that you are to this group, after sacrificing so much of what you used to do, has garnered you the next highest rank of platoon sergeant. Whereas it would be expected of you to continue your duties, leading the next generation of those below you, and to provide people with a sense of comfort, brotherhood, and family. And with that, I'll give you the honorable rank of platoon sergeant. Is that another? Oh, dude, why did Linksurus say that, dude? Why did he say that he's gonna rape me? That's weird. It's so weird. Yeah. It's like that lizard person. Whatever. All right, get sidetracked. Let's see here. All right. Platoon Sergeant, American Crafter, and Platoon Sergeant Francis Grace, front center. Are they here? Or can he not jump or something? All right, come on, bud. Come on, bud. We believe in you. Indian poop internet. Location sound cry. Turn left, American Crafter. We believe in you. Come on, buddy. We still need to go on reward. We still need to do the rewards, American Crafter. We still need to do the rewards. Come on. All right, that's good. All right, we're good. It was decided in coordination with 3D and Office of the General that both Platoon Sergeants American Crafter and Francis Grace will receive the honorable rank of Company Sergeant. This rank signifies your next step and responsibility, since you do run the 3rd Combat Engineering Corps unit, or the fucking 3D, right? Sorry, I can't keep track of everything, right? And that Francis Grace also is an absolutely vital part in the security and safety of the Noobic Stratocracy. That the honorable rank of Company Sergeant will be endowed into you, so that you may maintain and continue to grow your authority to do the things that you deserve to do, with the added responsibility of another chevron. So congratulations on receiving this very, very, very important rank. Someone take him away. I know he's moving. He's moving. SMA, you in, Nuba? All right. Squad Sergeant Vicera, front center. Now, oh come on, is that particular spot like some fucking like internet? Come closer, dude. I'm not Hitler. I got stuck. What the? Oh shit! I think they put up a wall or something. Oh shit! All right, hold on. Okay, I'll see if you can move, or just chase around or whatever the fuck. All right. I think this is good enough. Okay. All right. Fuck. Whatever. Wait there. All right. Now, I personally don't believe in the jumping of ranks when it is not necessary. However, exceptions can be made for only the most top-performing people. In coordination with the 1st Noob Division's command, in congregation with the Colonel of 1D, sir, and with Office of the General, it was decided that Squad Sergeant Vicera will be the new command sergeant of the 1st Noob Division and to fill the roles of being the senior enlisted advisor to Colonel Sir. Due to outstanding performance in ensuring the continued activity, survival, and relevance of the 1st Noob Division, congratulations, you deserve it. All right, take him away. Give him HRT. There you go. All right. All right. Next up, field officer promotions. May I please have Lieutenant Unstanley, Lieutenant Evil Ash, Lieutenant LT Yuga front and center. Bring him in. Okay, on my screen, it shows that I'm facing forward, but I'm trying to face back, whatever. Doesn't fucking matter. All right. It would appear that only Unstanley's here. That's fine. Game's like anyways. Unstanley was by far, and in my personal opinion, the top, if not the top performing officer at the lower field officer level. Even competing, if not outdoing, the current lieutenants and captains that came before her class. It is without fail that Unstanley is by far one of the best field officers thus far that we have gotten out of the current after Naraimabun. Through countless hours of doing everything that she can possibly do, by doing every task with due diligence, efficiency, and in a very short amount of time, it is by far without fail that Unstanley is deserving of the honorable rank of Lieutenant First Class, being the top performing SMA candidate. Congratulations. For Evil Ash. Evil Ash. Right here. I don't know if he's in stage. But Evil Ash has gone above and beyond the Call of Duty to put more responsibility on her by activating and running a very successful Noobic Stratocracy TikTok channel, which has garnered around 1,000 subscribers or the fuck, right? Basically, she is the reason why our outreach and our recognition across multiple different platforms is the way it is. And with that added responsibility, I believe that it was fair to give her more of a rank that was fitting for the responsibility for her, in which case she would be promoted to the honorable rank of Lieutenant First Class. Congratulations. And Lieutenant LT Yuga, although he is not here, I will say LT Yuga, Lieutenant LT Yuga, is the reason why you wear your UGC. He is the sole reason why. Now, I'll give credit where it's due. 8neck does model, does texture UGC, but it is LT Yuga who puts forward time and effort and dumps thousands upon thousands of Robux to upload and to tweak the UGC models, both in Blender or whatever software they use to texture, to ensure maximum quality. Without him, I believe that our UGC would not look as pristine as it is right now. And with that added responsibility of not just doing above and beyond the Call of Duty, but also being a main representative of 6th and LA, then we will reward them with the honorable rank of Lieutenant First Class. Congratulations. You three L1Cs can sit down now. Or just don't Stanley. Go shoot. All right. Holy fuck. We still need to do the rewards. All right. I'm almost done now. We're almost done. Okay, after this event, 3D's having a musket warfare thing. Go to that. We love that, right? We love muskets. All right. Now for the big names. Lieutenant Iriksu, Lieutenant Crazy Master, front and center. There we go. All right. Lieutenant Iriksu will be receiving the honorable rank of captain due to his service and responsibility of running the Strategic Recruitment Center. And due diligence with what would be probably okay, personal opinion. I thought SRS was originally going to make it. I mean, who would ever want to spend hours upon hours recruiting? Very little people, right? But against really my expectations, and Rick was able to take it and transform it into probably one of the most welcoming and one of the most dedicated aspects to this group, to the point where people believe that well, not just believe, that people are actively giving back to this community by sharing our existence with others. It is quite an understatement to say how much of an impact SRS has made on the Noobic Stratocracy and our recognition far and wide. So congratulations, Rick Stu. Lieutenant Crazy Master will be receiving the honorable rank of captain due to his new position as Commandant of 5th Noobic Special Operations. Due to he would originally get majored. Not because of him, but he's just too new. But as a whole, he will be assuming the rank of captain to represent his duties for the 5th Noobic Special Operations as its new commandant. We entrusted him that he would be the best fit, and he was absolutely the fucking best fit to take over as commandant of the 5th Noobic Special Operations. And as such, he'll be endowed with captain. So congratulations, Crazy Master, if you are here. You may take your seat now. All right. Fuck. Awards. All right. To make this go by fast, I will be reading out the description and reasoning for the awards. I'm going to say it verbatim, not what I think, because I didn't give out these promotions, right? We'll be first starting off with this. Infantryman Previtin. Infantryman I'm Just Noah 1. Infantryman Antiquich. Specialist Datacar. Senior Infantryman Lokutu. Infantryman Cyperol. Infantryman 7 Blue. Infantryman Matthew Holmes Shuttle. And Infantryman Snow Big Seal. And Senior Infantryman Hello, it's MG314, front and center. Each of these individuals who were receiving the honorable ribbon of Infantryman Commendation. Previtin was receiving Infantry Commendation for consistently top fragging during Noobic Armored Corps events and being present during most of the major NAC defense raids. I'm Just Noah, oh my god. Okay. God, good grief, nigga. Someone really liked you. I'm Just Noah is the living embodiment of what all guardsmen should aspire to be. Ever since he passed his tryout, he has been present at almost every major event and almost every training held. Now he is training the next generation of guardsmen as a squad leader. His dedication and commitment to Noobic Honor Guard is exactly what in a Noobic Honor Guard HighCom looks for in the future. Basically, you're a really good nigga. Right? You're an awesome guy. So, oh shit, right? Congratulations. All right, Antiquits has received Infantry Commendation for extreme dedication and activity within the Noobic Training Corps, showing extreme quality and quantity in both AMC and GSTC, and representing each with extreme professionalism as a reliable instructor, all in all. Their hard work elevated both services and increased productivity. That's good. Okay, Bradley, I get you. Squad leader Dedekar has been the backbone of the entire Noobic Honor Guard. He has been one of the most dedicated members of the Noobic Honor Guard to date. He was present during most of the 24-hour tomb event, as well as taking on his own shift. He has been attended and hosted the most events in Noobic Honor Guard, as well as been an excellent leader in the absence of Noobic Honor Guard Highcom. He has done an excellent job of shaping the existing members, as well as the new generation of guardsmen. Yeah, good shit, Dedekar. Oh my. Okay. Local 2 will be receiving infantry accommodation for being probably one of the best damn recruiters of the bunch. Okay, I know Rick should read this. A shining example of taking initiative, spearheading efforts in the midst of constantly changing systems. Setting the example for others wherever the situation calls for it. But basically, good shit, dude. Cyprol will be receiving infantry accommodation for creating one of the most quality slideshows and going above and beyond in the military police, and working closely with others to improve himself as an MP supervisor. 7 will be receiving infantry accommodation for being the head dev of GSMC's dev unit, aka Medical Engineering Institute, and helping create what is the Ground Service Medical Corps University Hospital expansion, and in turn led to the creation and overall purpose of the Ground Service Medical Corps Academy of Medical Command. Without his efforts, AMC would not be able to launch nearly as it did. So, congratulations. Matthew Home Shuttle will receive infantry accommodation for Matthew frequently shows above and beyond during events and is helpful to newer members of the Stratocracy, always leading by example and a shining example of what members of the Stratocracy should strive to be. No Big Shill will be receiving infantry accommodation for verbatim. Made a bot for GSMC like the 1 in 5 in a show. Duh. Dude, that's great. That's great. W Glaze. W Seal. Hello, HMG 314 receiving infantry accommodation for exceptional work in helping bring back NNAC from an activity, assisting in the creation and bureaucracy of their flight school, and the vital component within the aerial community of the Stratocracy. So congratulations to each of these people for getting infantry accommodation. Yeah, congratulations. And I want y'all to look at Noob Talk for me real quick. See, I see Moster. I like you, Moster. I like you. I really do. You funny. You're funny. Okay, 3D is having an event right now, just to let you know. Really hope we could have waited. I know it's long. I know the proceedings are shit long, but I'm hurry up. Okay, you guys are free to sit down now. Congratulations on your rewards. Holy fuck.
Hey Gallant, do you mind if I steal a few guys from 3D real quick for this like 30-minute raid?
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, let's see here. Oh shit. Okay, whatever. Infantryman Banana _ 5001. No, Banana _ 50 103. And are you coming 1 2 3 4? Face front. Are they not here anymore? Oh, well. Okay. Okay, y'all didn't hear me the first time. Banana _ 5103. And are you coming 1 2 3 4? Front and center. All right, well, whatever. I was gonna read it out. Banana _ 5103 will be receiving Order of the Canvas for making really impressive drawings of officers when not even asked to, as well as doing it completely for the love of the game, which is above and beyond. So congratulations on that. And the description for Are You Coming 1 2 3 4 for receiving Order of the Canvas is, and I quote, peak ass art. So, congratulations. W description. W officers. All right. Major Ambergy, front and center. Ambergy, you will be receiving the ribbon of above average for us showing genuine, being an genuine. What the fuck is this shit? Dude? Okay, has been a genuine, indispensable figure for 2ND. Somebody who has the entirety of the division could rely on. She was a very valuable figure within 2ND and has worked tirelessly to make sure that everything runs smooth and as efficient as it can. One of the best second in commands I could have ever asked for. So congratulations, Major Ambergy. You may take a seat. Infantryman B2_82, front and center. Is he not here? That's fine. He's at work. Go's got a job. Anyways, B2 is one of the most hardworking people I have ever met, other than Drakius and NMPCon. He has gone through the mud by doing the bulk of the paperwork, carry the future generations of MP enforcers, and has hosted whenever he has available. One of the most remarkable things I would like to mention is how he puts himself in communications with me and the other command members. He is the one that DMs me about the ideas, the issues, the permissions, and I wish he continues his work. As such, he'll be receiving the honorable mention the honorable rank and reward, fucking this up, of Seal of Order. So congratulations. Is someone calling us a cult for having a promotion ceremony? Oh my god. What kind of loser shit is this? But whatever. All right. I don't want to touch the closer stuff yet. Infantryman, the Cooler Goose, and Squad Sergeant Piccione 10, and Captain Krieg Shuren _0001, front center. The Cooler Goose will be receiving the honorable award of Spartan of Steel for being a great tanker and by far the most active one of the most active 3NSB officer currently. Consistently coming up with unique events for the enlisted to participate in, Goose is a great mentor for the new tankers and providing great advice and feedback necessary for growth. Congratulations. Piccione 10 will be receiving the honorable rank of, award of Spartan of Steel for also being a great tanker and a great background work for both the Noobic Armored Corps and the 3rd Noobic Support Battalion, hosting regularly for 3NSB and NAC and frequently assists in the leadership of raids and defenses that NAC engage in. He regularly works with other NAC officers to ensure that activities being upheld and that any other enlisted officer slacking in their duties are given adequate time to improve before being removed. Krieg Shuren will receive the honorable award of Spartan Steel for being a dedicated battalion commander and is one of the people who built the culture of the second Noob Support Battalion in its earliest days, which has led to a lot of its success. She is one of the most active battalion commanders, always keeping 2NSB up to date and doing a lot of the background work to make sure it is successful. Holy fuck, I'm sorry. She is also so active, in fact, that members from 1NSB and 3NSB recognize her, not to mention her great leadership when it comes to taking in raids and even the battalion, though her team lost. So congratulations, you three, on receiving Noobic Armored Corps' greatest award. You may take a seat. Holy fuck. May I please have the following? Command Sergeant Toby Nations, Squad Sergeant Calamity, Squad Sergeant Akisimi Fishigi, Major Ambergy, Squad Sergeant Tuscat, Lieutenant Veritamil, Squad Sergeant Balloons, Squad Sergeant Legendary Jolly. Toby Nations will be receiving the NCO commendation for. Okay. Oh no. Toby Nations has been one of the three that's been absolutely important in contributing to the second new division, consistently hosting and making sure that 2D is a functional division. Toby Nations in particular has been the pillar for both me and Coach Me, and I don't know we get things done without him. He's basically the powerhouse of 2D Command. Good shit. Calamity receiving the ribbon of NCO commendation for, despite going through hardships, has insistently hosted events for 2D. He's one of the few people to have more hosts logged than the rest of the NCO Corps, which I am surprised hasn't been already accommodated. So congratulations, Calamity. Akasami Fishiki would be awarded the NCO commendation for. Akasami has been a role model of dedication and commitment to the Stratocracy. Either it be him hosting Convention 3D or helping a dude out in the Justice Department with the Narama issue. He's always been there to host and provide his time for the community, and his award should go to the show. He should be recognized for his behind-the-scenes work in the group. So congratulations. Oh my God, the glaze. Ambergy. Okay, I'm not actually bitching. It's just a lot of shit to read out. All right. Ambergy would be receiving the CEO commendation ribbon for having been a commissioned officer for months now. Ambergy has made recognizable and notorious commitments and work as an officer. Despite being busy in real life with stuff, she has nonstop made paperwork for several divisions, such as the 2nd New Division, Noobic Marine Corps, and Stratocracy Military Police. Furthermore, she's a prominent and well-known member within the community as a kind and friendly officer by many. I'm surprised she hasn't received this commendation yet, as she's made significant work for the Stratocracy and should be recognized for beyond a simple thank you, and that looks good. Yeah. Two-Skip will be receiving the NCO commendation ribbon for, within his time as a squad sergeant, Two-Skip has organized and led nearly all 3D's recent battles against other groups. He is a well-established member within our community and is well-liked by many infantrymen and officers alike. He's overall a great NCO and puts in more work than what is expected of our typical NCO or enlisted officer. So congratulations. Baron Premier will be receiving NCO commendation for showing. Hold on, let me read this. Baron Premier has shown commitment to the Stratocracy far beyond the expectations of commissioned officers. Alongside standard FO paperwork, she's independently created the current 2D officer orbit that is in now. More importantly, she designed a high-quality meeting game for 2D Command to use in future meetings, again, without being asked or expecting recognition. So congratulations. Balloons will be receiving NCO commendation for extreme activity, dedication, and professionalism. They have been managing the logistical side of NTC the most and keeping everything up to date. Their work, even though not seen in the public eye, has kept the entire division operational and active. Whether it be managing a lot of events or interviewing applicants, their work has accelerated divisional projects. And Legendary Jolly, we're receiving NCO commendation for being an excellent and dependable lead contributor that has not only done a wonderful job in managing contributors in many of the departments that he's assigned to, but also has delivered dozens of optimal assets that have been vital for development on games such as Naramo, the new Congress, aka this game they're on right now, and many more present in the future. So congratulations to the individuals getting the commendation ribbons. I will say this, the commendation ribbons will be multi-tiered following this promotion cycle. There will be, I think, 3 or 4 different classes. When you get commendation first class, you will be given a medal. That's how that will work. So, take a seat. I want to get this over with. Tired. Okay. Now, Specialist Klutzel, Major Ben Shadow, Infantryman Cyprel, front and center. The man who doesn't attend his own events himself. We love Ben Shadow. Klutzel will be receiving the very honorable award of Golden Wreath. After being promoted as second in command of the Stratocracy Military Police, receiving the Seal of Order, and over the summer, Klutzel has dedicated her time to improving and helping out the future generations of leadership to come, guiding future officers both in the military police and the Stratocracy, even going as far as coding, creating, and designing a bot to help with paperwork, manual labor, and the ability for day-to-day use. So congratulations to her, apparently. Not really sure that's fucking great. Ben Shadow will be receiving Golden Wreath because she's already gotten like 3 combination medal ribbons, right? Ben Shadow receiving Golden Wreath for being an excellent senior chief. Fuck, no, wrong one. Oh. Uh-oh, Ben Shadow. There's an issue, Ben Shadow. Someone in the Secretariat office copied and pasted your description for your medal over. Someone took another description and put it over yours. I will say that Ben Shadow has done absolutely fan-fucking-tastic in both managing his time in both the 1st Noobic Fleet and the 1st Noob Division, being an absolute fucking workhorse and ensuring that everything works the way it does. So without him, I do believe that this group would never have gone to where it is now. So, and also, again, he's on 3 combination ribbons. It's about time he gets a medal, right? And Cyprel will be receiving Golden Wreath for being an excellent senior contributor that has not only performed his duties, but has also gone above and beyond the call of duty to take up the initiative in areas outside of his expected duties for the benefit of the Stratocracy, as well as a massive help with UGC that many services use today. So you can thank Cyprel again for the UGC that you wear. Okay. You guys may take a seat. Director Vermelt, Deputy Director Vermelt, front and center. I think this is something that's been a long time coming. It is with my own violation that I have decided to award Deputy Director Vermelt with one of the hardest medals to get. And with that, I will be awarding Deputy Director Vermelt with the Golden Sack for being an absolute fucking workhorse and the reason why the Interior Service is the way it is. Without Vermelt, I do genuinely believe that the security of this group would be forever jeopardized and that we would be having to do a lot more shit. And she's an absolute fucking help for both me, Lieutenant General, and the rest of NoobCom. Because without her, I genuinely believe that this group would not be to where it is. And I say that with full, complete honesty. So congratulations on Golden Sack. You may take a seat. But that also means that she's forever going to serve this group too. So how that works is that when you get the Golden Sack, you forever have to serve this group. Just to let you know. And to let you know, all right, Grand Admiral Finlaff, front and center. I remember when I was in charge of running 1NF, and back in 2023, I managed to make it as active as really the main army, 3rd New Division, its parent division. So much so that a lot of people used to say that 1NF is going to break off and be its own group because of how successful I made it. But that's for the past. And I genuinely believe that for the longest time that 1NF was never going to have another opportunity to have its glory days. Yet, I stand astute and in utter shock to know that the man behind me, the Grand Admiral, someone who I've given trust to, a past Tectonian, now Noobic, has managed to make 1NF probably the most successful division post Narama Boom. In a damn near dead genre, has managed to make the fleet of the Noobic Stratocracy one of the core pillars of what makes the script unique to a lot of different people. And with that, I will be awarding Grand Admiral Finlaff with the Honorable Medal of Golden Anchor. Congratulations. Okay, that's it. Should be it. All right. Now I'm gonna save the best for last. Major Amber, you front and center. And then I like turn around and I sucker punch. No, I'm kidding. No, but this is not a reward. Major Ambergy would be placed within the Noobic adjutant staff as second in command of the entire civil service of the Noobic Stratocracy. She will be working by the side of Mythos diligently to ensure that the civil service remains as effective as it ever has been, so that we can maintain the flow of media, development, and other things crucial to what makes the Noobic Stratocracy what it is today. So congratulations to Lieutenant Commissioner Ambergy now. You may take a seat. Okay. It will be up to Colonel Koshimi to decide who she wants to replace as Major of the 2nd Noob Division. You will hear more about that in the future. All right. Gonna look through my notes one last time, make sure I'm not missing anything, right? All right. Well, Noobic Stratocracy. This concludes the 27th of September. Oh, what? What's this? Oh, right. My bad. Can't forget that. Yeah, Mythos is taking over as Prime Commissioner of the Civil Service, meaning that he's going to retain he's going to get back his star on his shoulder and be a part of the Noobic General Staff, being in charge and remaining the title of Quartermaster of Section 11. Forgot to mention that. My bad.
There's also one more award
Brad.
that I would like to give out, if I may. If I could stand up. Okay. Okay. If Deputy Commander Moth Magic could come up, please. Mono has... Okay, stay still! Thank you. Mono has been an integral part of the Noobic Stratocracy for over 2 years now, making hundreds of posters, dozens of videos, a variety of logos, and is single-handedly responsible for basically all of the graphic design style that we have now. I mean, you could go out after the ceremony is done and look at any of the posters out there, And odds are, it's like a 50-50 chance this guy's name is under it. This guy has done nothing but like serve the group diligently for years. And for this, I would like to award Deputy Commander Moth Magic with the Medal of Badassery. This is the part where you clap. Okay, return to your seat, please.
Belly starts expanding. Kidding.
Can we get Gassy Gallon?
Can someone smoke him, please?
All right. Well, fuck. I hope to God.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hopefully, this should be the last. Not fucking any more last minute slop. Okay. This concludes the September 27th Promotions Awards. See you guys at the end of November. You guys are all dismissed. Go to the 3D thing. Go to the 3D musket. Thank you. Officer, into the sleigh now.